film, so we'll be brief.
And I would repeat that for emphasis, but we don't have enough time.
Sorry. So in the category of live-action short film, the nominees are The Accountant, Ray McKinnon and Lisa Blount. Copy Shop, Virgil Wiedrich. Gregor's Greatest Invention, Johannes Kiefer. A Man Thing, Neska Sprava, Shavomir Pavitsky and Bogomil Godfrayev. Speed for Thespians, Kalman Apple and Shamila Bash.
And the Oscar goes to Ray McKinnon and Lisa Blount, The Accountant.
I thought we were going to get a little short one. We'd like to thank the Academy for this wonderful honor in a category that still allows for a person who's just burning to make a movie to load a camera in the back of his daddy's old truck, gather up some talented dreamers, and do it. And if the stars align and the fates conspire, that person might find themselves standing right here at the good God Almighty Academy Awards. I want to thank everybody who helped us on our film, especially my two partners here, my true friend Walton Goggins and my dear and beautiful wife, Lisa Blount.
As one door was seemingly closing in my life, another door opened, and I only have one person to thank for that, my husband, Ray McKinnon.
And I just get to thank our mama and daddies and Eddie King, Blake Jackson, and Red. We might be able to pay you back. Thank you.
Today, however, he is no bit player. He is an Academy Award nominee.
Too tight?
Also nominated his co-star and longtime friend, Walton Goggins.
The Godfather.
Whom McKinnon met when he played his father in a film some 13 years ago. Goggins, also a well-regarded actor, here in Shanghai Noon. He worked for free on The Accountant.
We did it, I think, because our heart was in the right place and we wanted to tell a story and we want to make movies.
Days before the award ceremony, Lisa Blount got the star treatment from couture designers Daniel Cantu and Dolph Castillo.
It re-evokes the 50s and it has an innocent quality about it.
And these diamonds to wear for one night, provided by Van Cleef and Arpels.
This is an indelicate question, but how much are these worth?
So the necklace is 290,000 and the earrings are 36,000. So it's about 3.
You are wearing a house on your neck.
You are worth a lot.
Finally, they were on their way to the Oscars and they were stars for a day. Finally, the moment arrived, and the winner is
Ray McKinnon and Lisa Blount, The Accountant.
By the time they had called the names out, I just wanted it to be over with. But when they called our name,
wanted it to last for a lifetime.
The night working class actors joined Hollywood royalty. Frank Buckley, CNN, Los Angeles.
Museum of Latin American Art in Long Beach presented their Latin Elegance fashion show. It's a gala event where art meets fashion.
Style and the Latin heritage, yes, it is truly inseparable because one influences the other, obviously.
Cantu and Castillo's Spring 2004 collection has a feminine, romantic flair.
We went to see Italian silks from Gamasetta out of Italy, Como region of Italy, northern Italian. Silk charmeuse, some hand-painted vintage chiffon that is just brilliant, beautifully done in the 60s and archived and pulled out for this collection.
I'm originally from Venezuela. You look at the colors that are on the feathers of a macaw, that's the type of colors that we use. It's a polished look. And it just has a romance quality to it, which is really what we're all about.
From the historical Heinsbergen building on Beverly Boulevard, where they have their showroom, Cantu and Castillo never miss a stitch of detail on their designs.
Now, how do you feel like in this dress? Do you feel like a 50s diva?
Yes, 50s.
Because that's exactly what this is supposed to look like, would be some of the Latin actresses of the 40s and 50s. Dolores Del Rio. Completely retro, but at the same time modern.
And it's their passion for style and fashion that has brought together Venezuelan Rodolfo Castillo and Los Angeles-based designer Daniel Cantu. Castillo takes care of the business, while Cantu creates couture to give a woman the perfect figure and the perfect look.
We're both very much people persons. We're very we like to make our client feel like she's a princess or an actress.
As Daniel is able to do here on a recent Extreme Makeover episode.
Oh God, that is gorgeous.
For Daniel, it all started with his love for art history. In fact, that was his major in college.
I illustrated some fashion illustrations for a friend of mine who was in business. She was astonished at what she saw and ended up offering me an assistant job. But as far as my pattern making skills and draping skills, learned from studio people who worked with Edith Head and Bill Trevia and a number of legendary names in the film industry.
Cantu started designing gowns for big wedding parties, and pretty soon the celebrities started lining up.
Do you feel like a movie star?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel like $1,000,000.
That's it. That's the best attitude. And with a dress like this, it takes a lot of attitude.
Local music video host Patricia Lopez and actress Carla Ortiz are big Cantu and Castillo fans.
It's very conservative, but at the same time it's very sexy.
It is a very exciting time for Los Angeles fashion right now. There are many up-and-coming Latino designers, and even nods toward the Mexican-American culture, which is very prevalent in the 20th century, and there's a lot of influence now.
You've enjoyed today's show. With me is Daniel Cantu of Cantu and Castillo, who created this beautiful gown. Daniel, thank you so much for
Join us for an evening of timeless elegance as we venture into Versailles.
For your entertainment pleasure, FYE invites you to an exclusive celebration at the Chateau of Versailles.
Hi everybody, I'm Tina Malave, and welcome to a grand, if not regal, FYE. Today we're coming to you from France, and behind me is the Palace of Versailles. Now, Louis XIV first built this chateau, which he later made his home and installed the government into. For centuries, this palatial palace has been the place for great entertainment, and tonight is definitely no exception.
The Chateau of Versailles, rich in its history and once the home of Marie Antoinette and Louis
We're outside
XVI.
of the beautiful gardens of Versailles, and this is where royalty actually used to stroll around and enjoy themselves. And I gotta tell you, I feel like a princess myself. Look at this gown. Now, this wasn't easy to find, especially for a tomboy like me, but luckily, I have two very, very good friends, Daniel Cantu and Dolph Castillo. Thank you. Since we are going to the Versailles Castle, there's only one place in LA for me to go to get my dress. Cantu and Castillo, two top fashion couture dress designers, of course. Their styles are classic, but with a twist.
Come on over here to the desk and I'll show you a few of the sketches, and then we can also work out some designs for you.
Then, after much deliberation and numerous sketches, did these gowns have what it took to make the final cut?
Wow,
This is so amazing. This is really beautiful.
What I'm thinking is more of a train with a Belle Epoque feel, where it would be bustled in and done, it's just grander.
Okay.
This is the actual color for you, and this is right there, and you can take a look
Yeah, this is pretty.
how that's going to feel.
And after many laborious hours, we had a new Cantu and Castillo creation that was, like the French would say, magnifique.
The details that went into the dress had a lot to do with the occasion, the location, where
she was going to wear the gown, as well as the color, which looks great on her.
The color was fantastic on her.
There you go.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Why don't you come over here a little bit closer?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
here we go, off to Versailles. Now all I need is for my Prince Charming to arrive. In the meantime, though, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go too far because when we return, we'll have more adventures from Versailles.